Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video I'm going to do something that I just had this idea last night, so we're going to try it out. I got this idea kind of from Mutation Creation, Billy and Austin and Lord of Lion over there. They do MC Pick of the Week, and Kat. They do MC Pick of the Week where they each pick out a picture on Instagram and they kind of show off the snake, they shout out the breeder. It's a really cool series, especially for someone with a platform as big as they have, that they do that. I think that's really awesome. So what I was thinking was, can't steal their idea. That's not fair. That's, well, I guess it is fair. All is fair in content creation, right? But I thought instead, and I haven't seen it, so if someone else has done this, please let me know so I can give them a shout out. I'm gonna pick out 3 snakes that are currently available on Morphmarket, and I'm gonna do 2 honorable mentions. And now, kind of how I'm thinking about structuring this is I'm going to do every week. I'm going to see things as they're uploaded. And listen guys, there's a ton of snakes uploaded every day to Morphmarket. I am bound to miss something that is super freaking cool. Okay, that's just the way it's going to be. But I do think that I will be able to... I'm on Morphmarket daily anyway, so I think that I'll be able to kind of catch a lot of the cool stuff. And I think kind of how I want to do this as well is... The three snakes that I do pick, I'm gonna look at them as $800 plus, okay? Because to me, I know some people say the $1,000 mark is like the investment animal mark. To me, I could even argue that the right $600 male or female, it could be an investment quality ball python. It just depends on the projects that you're working with and what you already have. But in my mind, $800 is a good starting point to kind of like say, hey, we're breeding. If you're buying $800 ball python, you're most likely going to be breeding it. But then again, who am I to say what $800 means to some person may not be what it means to another person, right? So in my eyes, for me, $800 was kind of, once I bought a snake over $800, in my mind I go, okay, I'm definitely going to be breeding these guys. The 2 honorable mentions are going to be what I would qualify, not that they're pet level, because once again, you can buy a $100 female and breed her and she can produce crazy stuff. So don't let the numbers kind of don't get too caught up on the numbers, I guess is what I'm saying. But the 2 honorable mentions are probably going to be really cool male ball pythons that would be really cool pets. I'm viewing them as pet level stuff, so really it's going to be $800 and under. And it's going to be snakes in general that I think that are really cool and that maybe are underrated as far as, oh, it's only got 2 genes in it. Well, it's a really cool 2-gene snake that looks freaking awesome, so let's appreciate it, right? How we're gonna start this is, and I'm gonna have everybody linked, I'll have the link to the Morphmarkets down below, and I'll also, I don't know if I'll be able to find all their Instagrams and stuff, but I'll give them a shout out as far as what their name is, and I'm gonna put a picture right here of the, what the ball python looks like and everything, and the pictures that they have, and then I'll also show you a picture of the seller name and some of the information on it. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is a trial run. You guys let me know if there's something different in this. I would like to do this weekly, so as anything like that you guys want to see or don't want to see, or maybe like, hey, do 2 males and 2 females, or something like that, or maybe, hey, each week try to pick a project, or something. I don't know. You guys let me know what you want to see, because if not, I'm just going to pick what I think is cool. Do this in order of like cheapest to most expensive, probably, I guess is what makes the most sense. So, number 3 on this list, we have a Sumo Mojave, produced by BLG, Blazing Reptiles and Exotics. They're a new seller out of Marietta, Georgia. So, this snake, they're selling for $1,200. It's a Sumo Mojave, 165 grams. The reason that I picked this snake, guys, is because Sumo is so interesting. And if you guys don't know, Sumo is super mahogany. Super mahogany is so like, the variance in the Sumo, when 2 mahoganies combine is really crazy. I think that it's one of those things where it's like, it's one of those kind of cool things that we do have with ball pythons where everything has a variance, and I do truly believe that certain lines are better than other lines, just as simple as albino, banana, whatever. But with mahogany and breeding and 2 mahoganies put together, every Sumo to me just looks really interesting. Like, and they're all just a touch different. And I think that the Mojave, like, really kind of, even though Sumo's very darkening jean, it kind of lightens it a little bit. And it's really pretty, like, I like the speckling on it. It almost looks like it has like these pixelations on it, and it's like a really, it's like a busy pattern without being a busy pattern. It almost just looks like a puzzle pieces to me that were put together. So I think that's a really cool snake. Male, $1,200. He'd be great cornerstone male for if you want to do a Sumo project, or you want to get some Sumo pies going and some things like that. It's a great male. Or if you just want to get mahogany into things in general, because every baby he produces is mahogany. And for $1,200, not bad. I mean, because mahogany is a hot gene. So the next one we're going to do is this one right here. And I picked this one just because it's absolutely stacked with genes, and I think it's a gorgeous snake. GHI Mojave Black Pewter Clown, which is GHI Mojave Pastel Black Pastel Clown. So it's a 5-gene animal. And it's just, there's so much going on in this animal that it's kind of crazy how light it still is. And it's like, I kind of picked this because Pastel and Mojave are so like overpowering as far as lightning goes. Because you got GHI and Black Pastel in there, which are 2 darkening genes, and you got 2 lightning genes, and the lightning genes really took over. So I think that that's really interesting to see. This one is produced by Kittinger Reptiles out of Orlando, Florida, and you can get this male for the low price of $3,500. So once again, for someone like me, I like this male a lot because I'm sitting here, I'm going, I need to add GHI, I need to add Black Pastel, and having a visual clown on top of that, beautiful. You know, it's a great male. So really cool male, really cool corner. Is it a male, actually? Oh no, shit, this is a female. I mean, shoot, this is a female, I apologize. That's interesting. Okay, so that makes me love this girl even more. That's even better. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So GHI Mojave Black Pewter Clown, female. That is an awesome snake. That's a really pretty snake. That female is an absolute powerhouse, and you could pair her, I mean, you pair her to anything. She's got 3 genes that are absolutely sought after. A lot of people still like Mojave, and a lot of people still like Pastel. So, this is an awesome female. This is a really nice, like, this is a big time investment female that would go really far in whatever project you want to do with. So, shout out to Kittinger Reptiles, Kittinger. I probably need to work on pronouncing these names before I film the video. I think that might be the update we do next time. Number 3, also kind of number 1, is a acid Black Pastel Mojave female. This snake looks absolutely ridiculous, and you put acid and Black Pastel together, and this is produced by Supreme Ball Pythons out of Raymondville, Texas. You can get this girl for the low price of $4,480. It's a weird number. I don't know why you would do $4,500. I don't know if 4,480 has something to do with anything, but awesome snake. That acid gene with the Black Pastel, it's amazing how dark that snake still stayed with the Mojave even. Mojave, I mean, like, GHI Mojaves are dark, and I guess Mojave is a good, I guess it's just a solid gene to kind of plug into some of these dark stuff, I guess. I mean, but acid Black Pastel, this snake just looks sick. I really do like the acid project. It's just right now the buy-in is a little bit high for me personally, as far as like kind of what I'm going for, but I think it's really solid. And like this female, once again, that's an absolute powerhouse female. And if you pair her to like some crazy clown male that you have, or pied male that you have, or even desert ghost male that you have, some one of those super top tier, you know, really popular recessives, you start making acid hets with maybe Black Pastel in it, and maybe Orange Dream or Yellow Belly if that's what your male has. I mean, you are cooking with fire right here if you pick up this girl. So that's a really awesome snake. Now we're gonna move on to the 2 honorable mentions, and this one is produced by BHB, which is Brian Barczyk. You probably know about him. I would think you would. This is a Black Pewter Pinstripe Woma. Woma Pinstripe Pastel Black Pastel. $600. 2021 female. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love... Woma's a gene that I don't really know a whole lot about. Lately, pinstripe, I've really like started to dig pinstripe a lot more lately. I do have one in my collection, but I'm thinking about adding another one. I really like what pinstripe does. I really like what pinstripe does with certain things, like with Ultramel. I think it looks fantastic. With banana, it looks fantastic. I think pinstripe is a really cool jean that I'm starting to kind of realize more and more how much I do like it. Black pastel and pinstripe look great together. Like I said, Woma's not something I know a whole lot about. But $600 female, once again, this is like, to me, you could say that this is $600. Could go either way. Some people that is an investment animal, some people that's just a pet, you know, just depending on what they want. So for that price, I think, and it being a female and having 4 jeans in it that are pretty solid jeans and kind of go with a lot of different things. And I think Woma will, you know, I think that I've seen it here and there. Like I said, I haven't seen a ton of it, but you got 3 jeans that I know are fairly popular. So, and it's just a really cool snake. I think the contrasts on it are really nice and the patterning is really cool. Brings me to the 5th and final honorable mention. This is a male. Comes from Purple Passion Morphs for $500. High intensity orange dream butter inchy yellow belly. Tell me that snake's not gorgeous. I came across a photo of this snake and I thought it was a banana or like a, I didn't think, I mean, could have been like, I didn't even know what it was. I just saw the color on it. I was like, oh, that's really pretty, because the browns, I was like, what is that? That's not banana. It's not Ultramel, because it's not brown enough. I'm like, what is it? But that high intensity OD mixed with the yellow belly is so freaking clean. And then you add in inchy and butter to it, and it just seems to clean it up even more. So really awesome snake here. And this male is for $500. Once again, this male, if you have some nice females, pair him up. You got 4 jeans that you can throw around in there. That's awesome. And if you just want a pet, that's a gorgeous snake to look at. That is, that's the idea behind this series, guys. I want to do it weekly, you know, try to find, you know, look every day, see if I can't find a snake or two, have some rankings going. But let me know if there's anything you guys want me to add. Like I said, you know, I could do a week where I try to find what's available and give myself a budget of $5,000, $3,000. If I had $3,000 to start a project, what would I get right now? You know, based on what was posted this week. So I could, you know, do something like that, or anything you guys think, you know, just comment it down below. But that is gonna wrap up this video, guys. So until next time, stay safe and stay positive.